somebody asked me, you know, what do you think about the name, you know, the Bull? I told them I guess it's better than Shithead. There's so much bullshit. What's it feel like to get a giant wipeout, you know? What was that first, you know, day at Waimea? And then there's been a lot of stuff written about it that's bullshit. I think what got us in the water was it wasn't one of those really horrifying big Waimea days. You know, we'd still been waiting. It was just a neat sunny day, and, you know, it was just starting to pop on the reef there. Probably the biggest set of the day was 20. So it wasn't, you know, one of those giant Waimea days. The sun was out and everything was neat, and they just said, come on and, you know, give us a try, kind of. God, you know, I'd love to say something heroic. I'd love to say something that, yeah, gang, we made history. But I think basically what it was, just a bunch of guys, you know, parked around the bay there, and somebody grabbed a board and went out and went surfing, and it looked so good the rest of the guys said, hey, we got to get in on this. But there were some hairy days to come down the road.
That they were part of something that no one else in the world was doing. They were involved with something that was completely different, and they lived for it. They set up their lives around surfing and making surfboards and, you know, living that ocean lifestyle.
Oh, well, I reckon they would have been pretty macho guys, you know. There would have been a lot of energy in these guys. They would have been really sort of funny guys, you know. They would have quite diverse personalities, and there would have been a lot of ego clashing, I'd say. Big wave men, you know, watermen, they would have gone, oh, you know, I don't approve of that, you know, of that guy, and the other guy would just go, no way, off the other guy, that was 25 feet, that wave that I rode, you know, or whatever. But there would have been a camaraderie once in the water, of course, like there always is out there.
You know, it wasn't so much, you know, what sponsors that were going to pick us up or how much money we could make on the deal. It was more of just, you know, I think proving to ourselves and to our, you know, the guys that we were competing with that we could ride a little bigger waves than each other. I mean, Jose Angel was one of the most competitive guys I've ever seen. He was incredible. And if you did something, by God, he'd kill himself to do something just a little better, you know. You know, you'd see Peter take off on an absurd wave, destroy himself, and you'd be going, Jesus Christ, he lived through it. Well, if he can live through it, I can. You know, when a guy's risking his life, it'd probably be like a bunch of guys that went through the war together or something, you know. That sounds corny, but there's not many of those guys around, the Ricky Greggs and the Peter Coles and the George Downings and the Pat Kearns and there's 6, 7, 8 guys. So when them big, gnarly buggers come whining around the point, those big black ones that nobody wants any part of, it thins down in a hurry, and there's still only 6 or 7 guys, and that's 20 years ago, so... What's changed? Not much, really. The faces, the names, but the place is the same. And the balls it takes to do it seem to be limited to, you know, half a dozen guys or so to do the job.
I think it was always something inside me that I always just wanted to do because it always looked real fun. And I love the adventure of being out in the middle of the ocean with huge waves coming in. Actually, I kind of like it even more when I'm solo, or with maybe 2 or 3 of my friends instead of 50 guys out at Waimea, or when Waimea is 25 foot. I just like the feeling of being with the ocean and riding some of the waves that are just unbelievable and that could kill me.